Which is 4, right?
And we're off to the races.
We know those numbers.
She's Cecil's.
Okay, Cecil's lady. Okay, now I know who the hell you're talking about. I only played 4 once, and I like shotgunned it with a guide in high school, so I don't remember enough to be helpful. But I did play it. So I
Congratulations, Kieran, you're a star now.
Bits. And then we have what was your name? Teledrim?
Taldaris?
Teldaris? There's Tel.
Large amounts of cocaine.
A-L.
I just needed enough to make you a unique token. And I can color code the enemies.
No, she's a gauntlet character, and he's a sarcastic character.
He's actually a carrier. So these are scale token sort of miniature style, which is how we're doing the combat. And so his scale position is 2 of these tables in. So he's big. And he's about a half of one of these tables in length thick. So he's huge.
Not right now, I'm not.
He can turn into a little floating. Have you ever played StarCraft?
Yeah.
A little robot that's invisible that floats around with an eyeball on the front.
So he still has those 2 forms?
Yep. Our little boy. We wanted to maintain what interoperability we could.
It just gives me the ability to be present and do things like keep you from getting killed by bosses.
I was off. I'm terrible. I failed all my weeaboo. I failed so hard. Okay. Huzzah! 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 Huzzah!
I don't know if my brother's coming or not.
Does he know where we are? I still don't have his phone number. When he comes, remind me to get his phone number. I've never had his phone number because I'm dumb. Who? Mike?
I assume he's probably playing softball or something. He'll text me when he's done, but I don't know. I haven't heard from him.
He played a hilariously effective Kirby when he did show up. He ate Hydralisks and spat them off the wall, and they just shook their fists at him from where they were now helpless. I was like, I don't know damage to you, and you don't know damage to me. Bye. Floated off.
I'll text him while I'm outside, see what's up.
Cool. Oh my goodness. You're gonna hypnotize her in a minute. I'm gonna be telling her that she doesn't want to ever ask you to do a laundry or dishes again. That's gonna work.
Wait. Again? Does that imply ever?
No, Caitlin, that doesn't imply ever. I would also like to comment to Kieran that in the event that he attempts to manipulate his soon-to-be wife, he is being recorded and he should be careful about what he says.
I appreciate the warning.
Yeah.
You should probably deliver that warning to Matt.
That's fair, too.
I'm not sure he's aware of the proceedings.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've got like one level. I mean, they're yeah, no, I moved randomly. I mean, they're one more I can put on there. Put them in charcoal. This is so wonderfully accurate. I'm like in that guy's
You're not going to believe this. Are you ready for this? This talks. Our talk. He's outside on purpose.
Wait, he did what?
He didn't just endure the outside on his way from one place to another, I might point out. He went outside as his destination.
And all bullshit. The destination was actually a Pokemon gym in a local park.
He went to a park.
Todd?
To a park.
I'll have you know I have been joining you in the terrible outdoors excursions. It's awful. Don't do it.
Isn't that game like unreasonably fun?
You know, I have been really sick since it came out, so I spent most of my time laying on my couch realizing that my house apparently super infested with Rattata and Pidgeys. I mean, just
coming out your ears.
The worst kind of infestation all over this place.
I think Thursday is just going to be me. I still haven't downloaded this thing. It's just going to be me downloading and binging this game so I at least know what people are talking
Yeah,
about.
I'm surprised you haven't started playing.
This is legitimately the thing I have been going on about how it's the most awesome thing ever that will happen for 15 years. Since sometime in the middle of Shadowrun 3rd Edition. And it's finally here and I don't have time for it. I'm just,
Yeah, it is Ingress, the same company's other game, but done with a thing that is 1,000 times more popular.
I'm actually getting a new phone this week.
but Ingress was awesome and I never had to play it either, to my great sorrow.
This is Ingress, but better because it's Pokemon.
On my floor at work. Just
It's the thing that you've cared about since you were a small child.
and then leave.
And boy, I did, do I? Like, there's no getting around the fact that I still care about Pokemon. Discovered that.
And apparently my cube is useless after 3 separate Pokemon.
There, that's better. Now let's stop moving the lens. Sorry.
Nintendo made $15 million in the past 5 days.
You did?
Nintendo.
Oh, I have no doubt that that's the absolute truth.
Yeah, not their stock price. Their stock price went up several billion, but they made straight $15 million in profit. Bang.
Very good. We've all said you. He's recording. We're on a YouTube channel. Have you gotten the link? There's a link so you can watch the previous games if you want, and the coming games.
I don't even think I
We make fun of you.
Ian, give them the links.
And by we, I mean you.
Okay.
That's fair.
I mean, isn't that kind of what we do when we're here to each other anyway?
And?
Presence apparently does not, state in the mockery.
don't worry, as long as no one does it to me.
Because that wasn't signing your own death warrant.
So, extra XP to anyone who makes fun of game? Is that what it is?
Man, I feel so fat today. Where's my XP?
That's not making fun of you.
It's obvious, it doesn't even count.
Kaylin, there's a difference between just stating your feelings and actually making fun of them.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Yeah. Todd, I woke up this morning and on my way out my front door, there was a Scyther, and I got super sad because I had 0 Pokeballs.
That's really unfortunate.
It was the saddest of moments for me because I was just like, I can't do anything about this.
If it makes you feel better, a Caterpie fled from me earlier.
What?
It was I was trying to figure out the game out. It was my first Pokemon, and I was like, Pokeball into the ground. Why is this not going any further? What? Oh, there we go, and it's gone.
Yeah. It took me a couple of tries to be able to get the throws to do anything.
So you have to actually do this with your phone.
No, it's a flicky thing.
Oh, do you have the addiction as well?
No, I don't have it yet, but I'm actually getting it on phone, so I'll probably try it out.
It's legitimately my plan for Thursday. I'm just going to dive into this thing for at least one afternoon. I have to know. Okie dokie. So,
Last week we saw our heroes.
we saw our intrepid heroes. They were, in fact, in the depths of Castlevania.
Oh, yeah.
So, for those who don't know the story, basically, zombie video game characters showed up infected with this purple polygony disease called the Glitch that makes you evil and fight people. They swarmed Castlevania, the one for Symphony of the Night to be specific, because each different game in the series is a different world. Everyone managed to evacuate, partly because the PCs held the wall. And now they're going back in to try and cut off this one hallway where they're trying to get to a neighboring Castlevania. And so the characters are currently going through the labyrinth in the Order of Ecclesia version of Castlevania. They ran into some ghosts, which were kind of a hilarious fight because the ghosts were basically unkillable, but also not a real threat unless you stood around. And then they had a boss battle, wherein Red Wizard demonstrated why Red Wizard is boomstick.
Pro tip, Red Wizard is broken.
Todd decided to completely revamp character from scratch, so I'm curious to see what Todd has brought to the table this week.
This is all I can do now. This is it.
Just that.
Yep.
Tell me that's a joke. Please tell me that's a joke.
I have some other swords that do things, but that's all I can do now.
Todd, is it basically the same as when I saw it, Todd?
Yeah, pretty much. I fiddled some numbers, but that's about it. I can space flight now in no clip instead of just flying.
That's useful.
That I think you've gone too far. I think you've gone too far.
We see, and sometimes, like, when you go into the space games, speed is completely different.
I mean, that's true. I mean, that's true.
So when I no clip into them, I just, you know.
Yeah, Kieran, I'm the one that gave him the idea for no clip.
You.
This is true.
In your window, way that
You're being recorded.
Huh?
You're being recorded.
Don't watch. I feel like it doesn't work when she's laughing. When it's
There are way too many ways.
Hey, children.
Do it one more time and it really will be on.
Damn.
You've been warned. You understand?
So I just keep getting him.
Children.
One more time. All right, you limit third strike. You're out.
Out where?
You think I don't know how to play?
He's trying to bring something up against Mount Red. He is unstoppable in his fiery dude. Until you emphasize that.
So you run into your first enemy with vulnerability to fire.
Just insubstantial.
Or absorption fire. Ooh, all the healers. Okay, so
So yeah, we're still going through the labyrinth, right? We ran into the boss because they suck.
and so what's going on right now is the Protoss, who have interdimensional gates, have opened a gate and are mustering forces to help go down there and fight. They're also fighting on the front end. So, Light Mage, we'll get to where you were a minute ago, a minute from now, teleports in to help. You're running through the halls of Castlevania trying to get down into the labyrinth to help stem the tide, right? Because you're nobly enough to protect people. And you catch up with a couple other uninfected. Two, to be specific, because the third one's
Did he
in
put the polygons? I don't.
magical moment of we're all clear. And then proceed to continue charging on down the hall.
Cool.
Cutscene.
New challengers! Hi! Side scroller.
Oh yeah, he's still with us, but he's all invisible, right?
He does a little thing like the dogs and Duck Hunt, where on the bottom of the screen.
Creepy as fuck.
Totally in style.
And something reminded of his Earthbender.
Yes. So, I've been doing in my spare time.
One here on the water.
Oh yeah.
Over here. Kieran, for those who don't know, Cough Matt, still figuring out a little bit of combat of this system. Be forgiving. I'm throwing a few combats around right now just to get the hang of it. Speaking of which, you guys get jumped.
Another tank. Don't look at me.
It was the thing I got for one.
I go insubstantial.
Isn't no clip fun, Todd?
What?
It isn't no clip fun.
No clip's the best. I'm just going to be a dick with it.
I mean, yeah, that's its purpose. It's no clip mode. What else would you do with it?
I don't know. Help the party or something.
Nope.
Right now.
Yes. In a labyrinth deep underground.
Oh yeah, are there any other adjustments to my character that I do have right now?
Not at the moment, no. Yeah, I mean, I think we're both realizing that maybe that character needs a hint of the nerfing here or there.
Aside from one of your
Yes.
No manual.
Wait, you mean the Red Wizard needs a nerf because she can literally one-shot everything?
Yes.
She didn't one-shot that boss. I had to stab a lightsaber.
She basically one-shot that boss.
She like shot the boss.
It was a few shots for whatever it's worth.
Yeah, but that 12 shot was 3 actual attacks.
Oh, come on.
Can I borrow a few of your blank cards real fast?
Sure.
For the combat?
Yeah, sure.
Coming to me, small fingerfuls of cards.
You okay, Karen? Did you take impaired manipulation?
Yes, at birth. Explains a lot of my life. Okay. Clearing the center of the table because I'm going to use some combat arena.
Have you seen the
Singling it for you. Hey, Matt, can I get you to scooch to your left of it? So we're going to have the combat arena in here. This game requires a little more table space than the last, so yeah, there it is. So,
Oh, you're like,
so there's a handful of platforms
I know you're going to enjoy it. And that's what the fight is clearly about.
that are clearly raised high up in the air.
Like I said, I never actually I guess I can see. But the problem is, all the complaints were about. Yes, but which okay, it's a newer system. Some rules that both
These guys are actually in the corners against the walls. Okay. So, you guys come in through the door, tip, 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 in no horizontal formation.
probably doesn't come up very often.
So this is the room.
I'm expecting you to notice.
Okay. Roll for initiative.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
We can play that work.
What do I add to it?
Your attack combat modifier.
Without me knowing.
Yeah.
So it's just that?
I saw it sitting there.
Well, 7 is 14.
So when we gather.
So, damage are at. So, true, that was hard. 12.
How do you doing that?
Not well. 16 and 10.
You can just look
Okay.
angry, right?
What are you guys at?
17.
17 for Gilgamesh,
16.
16 for Rosa,
14.
14 for Red.
Yeah.
14 as well.
So
And I like who is your god?
I have no idea.
yeah. So Gilgamesh, you get to start this show off.
Where's the exit?
The purple and the green are the doors, but they slam shut behind you. Knowing the mechanics of this world, having experienced it briefly in the previous battle, kill all the enemies in the room seems to be a part of how they work. All of the people in this room do show blatant purple polygons.
Present company excluded.
Present company excluded.
So we should keep touching it. And that's 8 meters up and that's 20 meters up. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. And they're floating platforms, so you can go beneath them.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to have these boots now. Where are my boots?
I don't know. It's really like the owls, and I like it that way. You know what? Kevin, give him some slack. He left it in his other
I'm going to.
DB Cooper. He hijacked a plane and jumped out of the plane.
And I'm going to ready in action to, I guess, shank the thing if it comes within melee range. Shank an enemy.
He is the only.
So if anybody walks up on you, stab the these.
Only in the entire history of aviation, the only successful airplane hijack.
Cool. Now I have all the stats for all the enemies. Next we have Rosa.
Is someone talking about DB Cooper in there?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
DB Cooper, he's kind of famous. That's what they're talking about.
They finally just.
So
Sorry.
Here's DB Cooper and Tommy Wiseau.
I mean, I kind of see it, but long.
It's fantastic. Let me find it.
Never getting the money back.
Where's she gonna go?
And I mean, even back then,
I mean, I'm not gonna find the XKCD thing.
about a tenth of it has
Where
been
the hell DB Cooper?
found in circulation.
You just Google XKCD Tommy Wiseau.
They clearly survived the suspended.
So you're standing here. You can move up to half your body in inches for freezing. You can spend your only action to move your body for inches again on top of that. Or you can spend an action to do your ability, but you'll only be able to move half your speed because of your concentration. For your character, it matters a lot whether or not you are going to cast a spell this round. Because if you run around too much, you can't cast spells.
Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly all those spells do. What is this to do in relationship?
It gives them rerolls. It's lucky. They get 10 rounds of rank 5 lucky.
What if you guys want that?
That seems really powerful, Kieran.
It is. Yes, all his white mage spells are awesome. They all also cost 10 energy points per cast. He also can't really do anything on the turns he does it, even move his full move. And they're really visible because he chants and glows.
Fair enough.
Power templates are a real thing when you actually do them.
So I have
Holy
one
bejesus.
relationship too. So I want me to put
I think I can do
So you might want to write down your normal move and your concentrated move, which is half of that. And you do get fractions of inches, since we can do fractions of inches.
I'm sorry, I don't remember my movement. I have no way.
So my normal move would be half of my body. So
That's right.
half of
He's a very tall, like,
That one concentrate, you only get 1 and a quarter.
veritable shitload of stuff.
Come on.
And an inch equals a meter.
Pounds of gear.
So if anything lists this range in meters, you can just call it inches or vice versa.
If you have ever seen a picture of the guy is not tall, he's not fat, but he's enormous.
Oh, he's fat too.
So like, these 20-inch platforms are actually this high up off of things. They're way up there.
Probably all the other parts.
Century Captain Hestrom has a very nice.
So I'm going to move less than an inch. I'll move right there.
Cool.
and I'll cast a force field on
Red.
I'm force fielded.
So keep track you get for 10 rounds, and what rank is that? So you have a rank 5 force field.
That'll be plus 10 to initiative. As well as
Which is basically armor 5.
No, it's better than that.
Okay.
Rank 5 force field is 20. No, it's 3 points per rank. So, yeah, 3 points per rank.
No.
as well as what looks like
4 points. 4 points per rank. That's what I have. It's 20.
So it reduces all damage you take by 20. But if it takes more than that in damage, it goes down a rank every time. So if you get hit for 21, you'll suddenly have a rank 4 force field. And so it'll slowly go down.
I know what that.
So if a bunch of enemies pile on you, they can just break that force field in a turn.
Okay, yeah. It's all those balls in here. Okay.
Catch that about the wearing down?
Yes.
That'll end your turn, so I believe the enemies get to start acting. Yep, the werewolves. They have leap attack to let them get a little bit further. So to the edge of this thing, and he's going to try to jump at red. He gets 8 inches. Can they make it? Yay! So some of you may what?
That's 8 inches up.
I have a creepypasta.
Help me out. 8 inches. I need 8 inches, Todd. I know you're not normally the guy for that.
Wow.
Zing.
No.
Country Captain Beckett sits at a narrow table.
8 inches.
Red next to him. Pathfinder says lodge and all.
Because his height is 2 inches. Oh yeah, he's just going to come up a little short because of the hypocrisy. Yeah. So he goes up, whoosh, and he barely misses and ends up here.
Dang it.
Trade Prince speaks first. Welcome,
And he glows blue as he does this. Then this wolf will just move to here, and that will end the wolf's turn. Next, we have red.
Try that thing.
Well, I was going to go after that, but I feel I have changed my mind.
You could also just kill the Gorgon.
There's a wolf in my face. I guess I'll up to that.
Whatever.
You have a 20-point damage force field.
Yes, the trade person sees your
Also, I'm gonna try and kill it.
Oh, yeah.
Your mission involves entering the
I might not.
Okay, I have a feeling the wolves are big and scary, so. But I'm pretty sure I'm good for at least 1 round. So I'm actually going to go for the Gorgon. Fireball. Lose my dice.
So when you roll to attack, you roll 2d6. Add your attack combat, they roll 2d6 at their defense. Is not very good, so he gets a 13.
Consortium Silver Agent, Myrosite.
That's right. That's right.
The city of Alabastrine is the
19.
approved as well.
And a
The
14.
city was built to accommodate
So I beat you by 5?
never came to Druid.
She has some special modifier thing you don't have. Don't worry about it.
The resident ballistic rats maintain
68
the city in
damage.
perfect condition.
As a single strike or as more than 1 strike? Because that matters a lot.
Even Alabastrine's method of selecting leaders.
Multiple 34 times 2.
34 times 2?
5 years, Druid sets up an
That's what I always need to know.
5 districts.
Sorry.
The latest cycle of bidding is about to commence in Myrosite as position
Over by the
the
fireplace.
majority of Alabastrine.
Yeah, he's not terribly bothered by
She
that.
may very well have the resources to claim.
I think take off his metal armor because he's literally made of metal. He looks like a metal ball.
We want you to
Round
attend
2?
the bidding, which we have,
See ya.
which has been arranged for the best contact we can find.
18.
Assad.
17.
Provide you with more information about the specific.
34 damage.
Once you arrive at the auction, do your best to convince the participants to overtake Myrosite bid. Your actions at the auction.
I mean, he's taking
not
damage
be
of
a
it.
direct representative. May not be a direct representative for the-
Now it's Tildaris.
So I can't see the map. We're on floating islands.
ice.
Yeah, no, you're on a flat ground. There are floating platforms in the room as well. They're giant
Gotcha.
columny things.
Everything can be solved when it's shut.
And are all the enemies on the flat ground?
All but one. There's a werewolf standing on the highest platform in the middle of the room.
Okay, and is anyone close to any of our allies?
Yeah, there's a werewolf about 6 inches from Red Wizard, like in-game inches.
So Red Wizard just goes poop and appears on a platform up above.
Boop.
Where are you guys? Humans! Oh!
Until Darius runs here.
Yes, and I move to a corner of the room.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
The Gorgon gets to move.
Yes.
He can only move 4 inches. No, I take that back. He does not move 4 inches. No, he moves 4 inches.
Virus types employment improvement, maternal protection of the governing Pelistocracy.
Oh my goodness.
Druid presents the strongest security.
Wait, how'd I get there?
Oh,
thank you.
Sprays green crap at you as an attack.
If you were able to escape the telling your lives, your actions would be traced back to society. At this point, put us at odds
Is it just a me?
Yeah.
That hopefully doesn't reach out to it. Like I said,
This is a +5 with spreading 2, so you technically lose 2. I miswrote that because I wrote a 7 as a result of that. So he gets a 10.
9 plus 7 minus 2 is 14.
So you're fine. You dodge. That's all the Gorgons got. Now the horsemen get to do something.
I want to do this for real. I might actually want to do this more than I want to build a giant Thunderman statue and just put it on the side of the highway this evening. Just imagine it. Just dress driving, you're looked at. Ah!
if anyone would actually like to make a knowledgeable ability,
That might be a crime.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it is.
The horsemen, these are headless horsemen on big skeletal horses. They go tuk 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 tuk. And this guy goes tuk 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 tuk. Swinging these pole arms the whole way. Shoot, shoot, shoot all
the
around.
presiding state philosophy of rumor is
Gilgamesh, you're up again.
material wealth and the avoidance of physical contact. Aristocrats wear white clothing with a strong
Does it
affinity for
take an
longer
action to
walks
activate
and
visibility?
contact with others. The actual government-
Normally, something takes an action to activate unless it's attached to other things. Yes.
This group handles the day-to-day administration of the nation. Through military force, is called the
My fire
mercenary.
wave is not ranged, right?
Members are known as black jackets. in honor of
Firewave,
black
it's just
uniforms.
around you.
That's what I
And the
thought.
capital city of Druma is the city of Kursk, perhaps the most opulent city in their seat. Secrets taken from spellcasters by constantly scrying across the breadth of the city.
So I'm gonna take a swipe at this guy with the dark sword.
Widespread presence
The dark sword?
Yeah, so he attacks, doesn't actually hit the thing with it, but then a giant laughing skull appears above him. Oh.
Okay, that's trippy. Where the hell did you get that?
It's the death spell from Final Fantasy.
Oh, okay. So
I got
do you
a-
have divine relationships?
You're trying to kill me.
These guys are pretty dodgy.
Got a 12.
Why you hate me so much?
13.
Why'd you hate me so
You should
much?
get divine relationships.
What have I done?
We rolled the same, they just have slightly better bonus.
Yeah.
You killed me.
Well,
If I brutally murder the party once or twice, I'm sorry. Is that what you got?
Put 'em out of his
What?
misery now.
Yeah, that's it.
I thought he
Rosa,
was a
you're up.
cheerful.
Everybody's starting to get a little close for comfort. Fair warning.
Yeah, I can't really move, so that's unfortunate.
Oh, you will find my
Casting a spell every turn will kill you.
you.
It doesn't matter much in this game if you kill yourself. I'm just warning you.
Yeah, but these things move way faster than I can move anyway.
That is legitimately true.
Like there's no way I could get away from them.
I'll keep on running.
You should,
Get slightly to cover and it'll be okay.
Are you really hurt?
nothing's even touched him.
I'm at 19 hit points, Karen.
Oh yeah, from the last battle. That's details. That's details.
Yes, I
Oh, why did I not heal you before this?
He did ask you to, for whatever it's worth.
I did, and you were like,
Battle
no.
has been involved in several past society operations.
Okay, no offense to Tom. My volume is a little below the threshold for
Sun is
human
also
hearing.
one of the bidders.
I mean, he heard me.
Certainly not.
He just went, meh.
Well, I didn't actually know you were hurt. I would have been like, yeah, I'll heal you.
You should do it now.
Okay.
Unrelated news. Gilgamesh needs food bad.
Doesn't work as well on you as it does on Red Wizard.
Related to Red Wizard has 3 chicken legs left.
Too bad those don't do anything.
I don't need them.
What are your hit points at after last battle?
56
Neither you nor the society.
Lacking shits to give.
I can heal you for 20 instantly, or I can put something on you that heals you for 10.
The crit cost is running the hundreds of thousands.
Wait a minute. No way, your heals are better than that.
Healing says 4 per range.
There's 5 sections.
The healing isn't that good.
Yeah, no, it's just bad in this system.
I think your region heals for 25 around, if I remember correctly. I spent 50 points on that thing. It was a lot.
So it's 4 points per rank of regen. It should heal. He has 5 ranks because it's 10 point per rank. So it should heal 20 a round.
20 around?
Assuming you didn't spend points on anything else.
For 10 rounds. So that might be the right one.
Regen is
The
better than even the insta-heal.
instant heal, I think, might be mine too. I'll have to read up on that in a minute.
The instant healing fixes things. Instead, in addition to giving back hit points, it fixes metamorphosis mostly.
So I get
And
5
they stack.
energy back.
So he can cast Regen on Gilgamesh this round. Gilgamesh takes a few damage. Then he can heal him, and he's still regening. So you can pour it all in.
And I move an inch and a quarter. So there. You have regen 20 now.
Let's hope I survive the round.
The werewolves go off.
Great Prince and Carol Thompson.
Yeah, how much does he have?
We got this idea.
When we formed an agreement with the
So he's going to move here.
Assad was unable
He's going to attempt to
Go to force field here and then heal extra. Probably. Yeah.
And you can stack your force field and armor spells on the same guy too, don't forget.
Like,
So you can sit there and you can armor, force field, regen, and you could really
I
just
feel like
pile it on.
shielding you to keep you from dying
If the guardian
immediately. Because that's 20 off every attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that. Sorry, I did that.
Yeah, he makes it. So got 3 inches. He spends his whole turn coming to here. Wow! Poof!
You tried to kill me.
So you have a ding 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 shield in front of you. The werewolf is going to attempt to attack it anyway. He goes, yeah. Tries to punch you about 1 billion times. These werewolves are wearing black belts. I know, it's the weirdest looking thing, but that's what they are in the game. I don't know what to tell you. 7 plus 9 is 16.
I got 17.
You're like, shoot.
That's the first time I ever heard the term lichen.
Oh, yeah.
And the werewolf's like,
Remember, like, ever since
this is perfect. Pulsing, purple thing.
Ripian.
I was having trouble
Double
remembering.
I was like, I'm going to remember the name of that film.
Red.
Okay, this is going to be kind of funny. All right, first things first. One fireball to the Gorgon. Well, maybe multiple ones.
Maybe it should.
I have a plan.
Yeah, they're on the
Okay.
border.
How many things allowing like that? So
Oregon's going to roll his defense.
we are
He
officially
gets a 5, 13.
Beat him by 7.
Yes, but
34 times 3.
34 times 3.
Warm enough right now.
Alright.
He's starting to feel it. He's starting to feel it. And this is battering down his armor.
This is going to be mildly amusing. One fire away from him.
Oh, he's going to knock him back.
Yep.
Doom. He's got a pretty good defense roll.
That's what we like to call a divine relationship. Hold on. Yeah, so that one's just 12.
18.
Divine relationship it shit, 15. I did really well.
He literally does a backflip over the fire wave. Whoa, whoa.
Also, does that still uses my fire rifle?
Yeah, because literally Big Wave of Fire is blooshed out.
I see you played World of Warcraft.
Dang it! I'm gonna get
Why? What is the thing with like martial arts werewolves? Is that a, like it's in Darkstalkers, it's in WoW, and it's in the Castlevania series. It's a recurring joke. Yeah.
I don't know. It might just be a Castlevania.
It was gonna be funny.
That you were gonna knock him off the thing.
If it's any consolation, I thought it was fun.
Teldaris.
Is gone for the day? What happened?
Because I know what he would do. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Ask him. I don't fucking know.
Kieran, what happened again?
The Gorgon attacks Tom.
Who else was it going to attack?
And he goes boom, 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 boom.
Human-sized eyes and statue's face with black tips.
Wait, is that Naomi?
Only slightly. They have to be within like a quarter inch of you for it to be able to target them. So that's a 13.
I also got 13.
Attackers win dice. So he deals 25 damage, and you get to make a soul or body roll versus a 10, whichever's higher.
I'm very sorry.
What's the?
It's a poison petrify.
What's the keyword? The weapon variable.
The type?
No, the weapon variable.
Yeah, it's poison / bile, which is one of them.
There's no other word for it. If the word is weapon variable, I don't know.
Petrify.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, it's one of the options. You can go bring it up. He's got a
Pretty
petrify
sure
attack as well.
That should be incapacitated.
Oh,
But let me look it up.
I think you're right. My bad.
Yeah,
I flipped
that's
the
what it
word.
is, and then you pick the type, the form that it takes.
It's incapacitating.
Okay, good. So what was the TM?
10.
I made it.
Okay. It's not a very hard one.
I know.
You resist incapacitating?
Yeah, he's like a little stone forms on his skin. And he's just like, ugh, yeah.
Actually, I don't think I even need to roll, but let's move on.
Ew.
Yeah,
Did you actually take any damage? The force field goes down.
because if it's more than the force field, it goes down a rank.
It goes down to 16.
It gets battered down.
But I don't like the sound of this whole stones
'Cause that
growing on
It
stones.
stacks with my armor, right?
Yeah, it hits the force field. You resolve whether or not the force field went down a rank and leave it for next time. Then you apply it to your armor. Then you apply it to yourself. So the force field will have gone down a rank, but you still have your force.
That's why I put that on.
Yeah, so when you stack, if he casts, because he casts rank 10 armor,
I think it's just rank 2.